Hey there, it's Clumpkin. Hope I have a great day so far. Today's video is just going to be talking about bleh, just going to be me talking about me graduating. Just because I wanted to talk about that, and I think that's an easy topic for this week. I know that's lazy, but my channel. um, so yeah. Um, I graduated. I'm out of high school, which is crazy. Um, and considering how I started this channel, like at the end of my sophomore year, that's a little crazy. I've been in high school the entirety of having this channel, pretty much. Um, but I won't being out won't stop me from making videos. I still love doing this, apparently, and my audience is only growing. I'm getting like slowly but surely getting more and more engagement, like almost every other video, and it makes me so happy to see. And it makes me so happy that you guys like these videos, at least even a little bit. Before I put on that bush, and before I really start talking, and I clean though, Look at this. Ooh, look at this fit. Got the custom Mando going. Oh my gosh, this fit is fire. You can't even lie to me. Alright, let's put the bush back. Let's put the bush on. Yeah, I graduated Wednesday night on the 21st. And yeah, I wholeheartedly, that whole day leading up to graduation, I was anxious as hell, right? Because that's like the thing happening that day. And I wasn't in a good headspace for most of the day. I was really negative on myself and just kind of like thinking about um, just not nice things, right? Comparison is the thief of joy and type shit. But yeah, I mean, here's the dealio, right? I thought I was fully expecting to feel awful and like hate everything and not no no no. I was fully expecting to feel awful and just feel empty and or if nothing. Um and while I didn't necessarily feel anything, I wasn't happy. Like building up to like graduation, right? Like of that day. I got to school, I was waiting around with everybody. Um Waiting around with everybody, sitting in the gym, getting my little like name card thing to hand off to the people so they can say my name. I didn't feel anything necessarily. It wasn't like excitement. It wasn't necessarily fear. Almost like a disbelief. Um, that disbelief being purely because like this is what everything is led up to. Like ever since kindergarten, this is like it's all been leading up to this moment. Because this is the end of public school for me, right? So like, while I do still have a college education coming up, like this is the end of like public school and like all that I've been doing since like preschool. Um, so it's just a little crazy in that sense, and how like you know, like this is what I've been waiting for, and dreading, and it's here. So yeah, that's how it was in that sense. But I wasn't necessarily like I'm concentrating so hard to try and kill this guy, but I'm missing all my shots. Um, it wasn't necessarily like uh, the the people around me and my peers made it easier because I remember when the final speech happened, the closing speech from our class president happened. Um, the the like excitement around me was definitely contagious. And while I almost wanted to feel sad or empty, I just couldn't, in a way. Um, which I'm okay with. you know, I mean, like, did I, feeling not good is not good. But it's just how I expected myself to feel, right? But I think once throwing my hat and getting to like, like run to my girlfriend, um, and then see all my friends and say congratulations and take flicks with my buddies and my family. I think I was happy. Um, and I definitely do feel better about having graduated. You know, because this was something I was dreading, right? This is like the end of my childhood, right? I'm now in the real world, I guess. And it was definitely something I was dreading, but I think having such a positive experience and like, like jumping up and down and like screaming with my friends, and all these people that I've known since elementary school, I definitely felt better. Um, I'm also glad I didn't drive myself because I definitely would have felt really bad. I thought about driving myself. Um, Not only were the streets all messed up because they closed the streets for graduation, I think that would have just allowed me to get into my head. And I think going home with my family was probably the right decision. Um, just because then I couldn't sit in my I didn't have time to sit in my sorrows. I didn't have time to like think about it really. Which I'm happy I didn't drive myself. um, yeah. Like I got summer, right? I have summer for about 2 weeks, and then I immediately am starting school again because I have summer. I'm doing my summer classes because my college schedule was a little cluttered, and I had to. I'm doing community college, by the way. Um, and the class I'm majoring in, fire science, was a little cluttered for 2 years. So to kind of have a more healthy balance of classes, I'm taking two of them during the summer, which starts in like 2 weeks. So they're online though, so it's cool. I can do them anywhere. Um, yeah, I mean, so far, I'm kind of glad I'm doing those classes because these last 2 days, I've been doing nothing. And doing nothing for a weekend is fine, right? That's 2 days. I know I have things to go back during the week to do. Doing nothing for me now during summer break, I don't know if like as soon as I graduate, I start having like a more adult mind or something. But like these last 2 days, knowing that I have so much more break and just like practically rotting and doing nothing in my room, I don't feel good. Like, and I'm glad I'm doing these classes because it's like something to do. Because I don't think I'd be happy just like doing actually nothing in my room for yet another summer. Um, yeah, I'm gonna figure out probably getting a job maybe. Um, a job. No, I'm just kidding. Probably figure out getting a job. I'm doing my summer classes. Maybe work out some firefighting stuff, like fire scouts, all that stuff. I think that's what it's called. Um, do that like I think it's like once a week or something, so not too bad. Just like to be able to do things this summer and to try and enjoy it before I'm eventually isolated. Cause I have no like my the for some reason the way my community college is working is there's barely any in-person classes, at least for the classes that I'm taking. It's like all online, and that's one of the most depressing things to me. I'm just gonna be sat in my room, and I've had encouragement from my girlfriend. I completely forgot that colleges even have clubs. I didn't even think about that until she like reminded me. Like, there's things. It's not just schooling. It's like a community too. Um, so I'll probably join a club maybe if things aren't too busy with me. Um, but yeah, it's I feel okay, and I hope I hope I can stay feeling like this. I'm not super afraid, and I'm not like not terribly excited. I'm just somewhere in between, and I feel okay. And I hope to stay feeling this way. Because yeah, I don't want to be panicked about about you know what I'm going to do and how I'm going to accomplish it. Watch me one pump Palpatine. Oh, we bring the boom. But yeah, no, I feel okay right now, and that's good because I don't want to feel bad. And I'm gonna have a good summer. I'm gonna swim. I'm gonna hang out with my girlfriend before we both go out to college. I'm gonna try just take it day by day. I think that's just the ultimate plan. Take it day by day, but also remember that these days are connected. You know, not like treat every day like I don't want to forget what I'm doing these previous days. But that makes sense. If that makes sense at all. Um, but just kind of taking life day by day, I suppose, and just getting used to these new things and um, just trying to not panic. I don't want to have another panic attack again. That sucked the first time. um, but yeah, I definitely feel better. I'm most worried about, if I may share my fears with you guys, if you care. I'm most worried about. Oh, and my girlfriend is watching this. Can you please cover your ears? That'd be really good. Thanks. I'm most worried about how how college and all these things are going to affect my relationship. That's actually the scariest part to me because we're not like a state away from each other. It's like a 2 hour drive, but that's definitely like the scariest thing to me. Um, yeah, and you know we're partners. We're gonna figure it out together. But that is what I'm most worried about. Just like not being there, especially for her. Um, that scares me the most, I think, and how that will affect our relationship. I know it can work. I know these things work, and I know people can make these things work. And it's not right to compare your relationship to other people's because every relationship is different. You know, every relationship has two different people. No relationship is the same. Um, so I do believe in us, but I would be lying to you if I said I'm not scared. Um, because that's the most important lady in my life. Um, the most important person in my life. So I'm definitely a little scared. But yeah, thank you all so much for listening or watching my epic Fortnite gameplay. You get to admire my clean ass fit, bro. Like, hold on, let's just take a minute to admire this, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's out, bro. It's all over the place. It's all over the place, bro. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Oh my god, it's everywhere. That's gross. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching and or listening. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Um, and most importantly, don't forget to tell somebody you love them. And I'll catch you all next week. See ya.